You're late. Sit down.
What's going on YouTube? In today's video, I'll be going over my SS bumper right here in the Tahoe. So if you want to check that out, make sure you stay tuned and let's get to it. Alright guys, so I just wanted to make this quick video on the SS bumper right here. So I did go ahead and install it last time, but in case you missed it, I'll just go ahead and go over it real quick right here. But this bumper right here is really easy to put on the Tahoes. So this is the 99 to 06 body style, and all you really have to do to put the bumper on is remove the bottom valence. So as you can see, I have it off right here. It's just the plastic that goes on the bottom. Everything else stays the same. So your original bumper stays the same. You don't have to take it off. And also the upper bumper pad stays on there. So, you don't really have to remove nothing, only the bottom plastic. And other than that, the bumper just slides on. It's just a cover that goes over the original, which is pretty cool, because you still get to keep the factory steel bumper back here. And so besides that, all I had to do was put some tapping screws right here on the side. So as you can see, I have one here. And this is going on top of the upper bumper pad. So it's going on the plastic. It's not actually going on the metal. And then I have this one right here. So this one is actually going through the metal bumper. And that's pretty much what's holding it on there. The bumper is really sturdy and you really don't need that much. I just put them, to be more secure there. But it's the same on the passenger side over here. And I'll just show you right here. It's on this side. So here on the passenger side, you can also see I have the bottom tapping screw through the bumper. So through the steel bumper. And then this one is going through the upper plastic pad. And that's pretty much all I put on there to secure it, and it's really firm on there. And so besides that, all I did was go ahead and add this bottom lip right here. That's a factory, lip from the Tahoes. And I'll have the items linked down below in the description as well if you wanted to check them out. But I did go ahead and have that one color matched. And, I'll go ahead and show you the clips that I had right here when I installed it. It's very simple. So pretty much you just take that bottom plastic off. And then I'll show you how I put on the bottom lip right here, with tapping screws. And so besides removing the plastic right there, I also did go ahead and remove my fog lights. So as you can see, I have no fog lights right now. It's just empty. But I do want to put something on later on. So I'll just go ahead and show you right now how I did it. And it's not that bad like I said, so.
Flashback.
So here's the last look at the Tahoe before I start changing it up. And I think it looks good, but this should hopefully make it look a little bit better. And all I'm gonna do is, put the cover on top of this and keep the factory bumper and also this top pad. But I will be removing the bottom valence right here. So essentially what I'll be doing is just putting the SS bumper cover on top of this right here. And I'll just be removing this bottom valence right here and also the fog light because it's already pretty old and it won't be needed with the SS bumper cover. And this valence just uses clips down here, so I'll just be removing them all around, and then I could just slide it on top of this and it should be good to go right there. Alright guys, so what I had to do first was remove my fog lights, and they just had, two 10 millimeters on top right here. So I removed the clip and everything right there because, I won't be using these anymore. And then there's like 12 clips on it, and the first part to come off was like this part right here because, there's another plastic behind it. But it was pretty much 12 of those right there, and then I did use my small ratchet to get those from the top because those were getting on the way of, removing these. So this is pretty much what she's looking like right now. And I'm just pulling on it. They're kind of hard right here, so you just gotta pry on them right there. The main clip is already off, but there's a second part right here that's kind of gripping on it, so you just gotta kind of pull on it, and then it should come off. So like right here you can kind of see like that second part of the clip is still there, and then these right here already went ahead and removed. So I just gotta continue doing the rest and it should be good to go. All right, so I got it off right there, so I won't be using this anymore. And then right here it was actually 13, so it was 13 of these right there. And now I can just go ahead and try and put on that cover. Alright guys, so this is what it looks like right here with the SS bumper and the factory grill. So I think it looks pretty good, but I'm still going to change out the grill right now. And I'll keep this grill for later on, if I want to color match it or something like that. Because, it's still the factory grill, so I like the way it looks right there. And you guys let me know what you think down below in the comments. So I did have to put a tapping screw right here, and I am going to add some more down in this area. But I'll probably, move the tires right now so it can give me some clearance, and then I can put some more tapping screws on. So there it is, guys. That's the grill on right there. Let me know what you guys think. I think it looks pretty good. It's just missing the hood now. And then on the side for the bumper, on the SS bumper, I did have to put the tapping screws here. So here's one right here I ended up putting. So this tapping screw right here is actually going through the metal bumper, and this top one is just going on top of the upper pad. So it's on the plastic. I'm not sure if you can kind of see it right here. So you can kind of see still that's the factory upper pad, and it doesn't bother it at all. It's pretty sturdy with these two screws, and this is actually the main one that's holding it, and you know, it feels pretty good, so it's pretty solid. So I'm gonna just leave it alone how it is. And on the other side, it looks the same way. So on this side right here, it's the same. I added the two tapping screws. So you can see right here that the lip isn't as low as, you know, as the Denali bumper. You can see the Silverado looks a little bit lower. So I think if I add that bottom lip there, it should make it look a little bit different. And I have it right here. So I had it from the Yukon a long time ago. You know, I had already painted it and I just had it stored in there. So it's actually brand new paint and it's already color matched. Most likely what I'll have to be doing is actually like cutting some of it right here. So I'm gonna start trying it out right now, and most likely I'm gonna have to start cutting, you know, in this area right here. But I'll show you guys how much I cut, and I think I might have to cut all the way over here and then use the tapping screws in this flat area. But I'm gonna see how it comes out right now. All right guys, so here's a better shot right here. And I do want to put a lip right here because the running boards are actually like lower than the front bumper. It makes it look a little bit newer. Okay, so I decided that I'm gonna cut out this area right here. So all this with Sharpie. So all this I'm gonna cut off. So I'm not sure if you can see that little piece right there in the middle, and then also here. Like there's actually some walls that hit the, you know, bumper first. So that's why I'm just cutting them off so that I can push this bumper or this lip more forward. You know, that way it looks a little bit more flush. So I'm doing it on the left side and on the right. So the same way here, you can see I marked it with Sharpie, and I'm gonna just try to cut it out now. To cut these pieces, this is what I'm gonna be using right here. I'm not sure if you guys ever use one of these, but they're actually pretty good at cutting like pieces like this or other pieces, so it just like vibrates and stuff. All right guys, so I ended up cutting all of the pieces right here. So even the small lip that I had here, I cut it because whenever you put it on, it actually doesn't let it like bend to make it look good. So I just went ahead and took that off completely. So what I ended up just leaving was this middle piece right here. So all this in the middle, and I did remove, you know, the back piece. So that way the lip goes all the way to the back, because there's like some little blocks that, you know, it makes it stop around this area. So now it fits pretty good, and you can see them right here. So those still have the stoppers right there, which is fine on the middle. But once you get to this area, then you don't really want that. And I went ahead and tested it out, and it makes it look way different. But I'm gonna show you right now. I'm gonna put it on real quick, and after that, I'm gonna go ahead and do the tapping screws. So let me try it out for you guys real quick, and you'll see right now it makes a big difference. So check that out right there. All right, so check it out. Let me know what you think right there. So it's not bolted on, but it's just hanging on there. And as you can see, you know, it makes a big difference on the bumper. Makes it look way better. So let me know what you think on this. I think it makes it look nicer. And, you know, I just got to do the tapping screws. Well, now looking at it like this, you know, I don't miss my Denali bumper that much. So overall, I think it looks good. And I will go ahead and put on those tapping screws. And here you can see on this side where now I can actually, like, you know, mold it here, because before it was too far out. So what I ended up using to put the lip on is some clamps like this, so, you know, it could stay in place. And then I also did put some self-tapping screws, and these are just like 3 1/4. So almost an inch. You can probably use an inch, but this is what I had. So I just put a whole bunch of those, and now the lip is on and it's like secured. So let me go under here and I'll show you right now where I got all the tapping screws. So I just have a whole bunch of tapping screws all around, and I try to spread them as much as I could. You can kind of see them all the way over there. So it came out pretty good, and it's, you know, it's pretty sturdy. It doesn't move at all. So I'm happy with that. And I'll go ahead and lower it. So there it is. Now it's all bolted up and it's not hanging anymore. And like I said, let me know what you guys think on this. With this lip, I think it changed the whole look of the whole truck. You know, even with that SS bumper, it gave it a whole different look, like a bigger bumper or something. But it looks, you know, I like it. And honestly, like, I was not expecting the lip to do a big change, but, you know, it actually changed the whole look of it. Even with the SS bumper and the painted grille, that lip just made it, you know, complete right there. So I think it came out good, but you guys let me know what you think down below. And down here in the corners, it's a little bit shorter, but, you know, it doesn't look bad overall. So you can tell it's got a small little gap right here. So there you can see it's not completely all the way to the end, but it doesn't look bad at all because it's kind of like tucked under there. And the same on the driver's side over here. So they're just tucked like a little bit.
End of flashback.
So as you can see, guys, you know, it's not really hard putting on the bumper cover. But also, if this video helped you out, don't forget to hit that like button down below, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. That way we can keep making more videos like this. And that'll be it. So I'll see you guys in the next one. We're gone.